and the sickness was not what I was anticipating during the course of this program. But thank you all for understanding and standing with me. So welcome, Mr. Munachi Goswell. Okay. So we are going to be starting the class now. So um, let us move down to the business of the day. So far so good. No, so far so good. And this week one, we're able to set up GitHub account. We're able to download via Visual Studio Code. We're able to download and install Git locally. Am I too? Am I loud enough?
I'm having a network challenge. It comes and goes.
Wow, sorry for that. Maybe just join the class. So maybe after you pick up the video of the class and then still go through. So now the next we were able to look at some HTML elements, how HTML is structured, the tag, the structure of HTML, the head, the title, the body. Now we move into paragraph, heading tag, division, italic, underline, span, image, video, right? So we went into STEM measurement units like px, em, percentage, cm. So we also did talked about comments, talked about form. So I said form elements are various ways the user can pass information to a website. Okay, so we talked about form input types, we talked about text, email, password, phone number, date. So and we also use them in our code. So right, we also talked about label. So I think that was it on Thursday. Was it on Thursday or Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday probably. So we were supposed to do table then before and it was very hot, so I had to pause the class. So, okay, so let me open up my Visual Studio Code. Wow, okay. So I already have some stuff on this code. So I need to move them to a different folder so we just track the dates that we use them. So I'll call this is the 5. So the 5, the 5. I don't know what I'm going to name it. Probably the 5 dot html. To open if my stream is visible enough to do your normal doc type HTML, then head, inside the head you have our title. So then we call this the 5, and you have your body. Sorry. For this you're supposed to have HTML. Mistake. So you move this inside the HTML. Now have your body. Have your body. Then I'm going to paste the previous stuff we did on this body. I'm going to. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you
Okay,
hear
I
me?
can hear you now.
Okay. So let's go back again. Can you see my screen very well? So now, so there are some concepts, like there are some elements I have here that I've not explained. I don't know if I explained it that deep. Let's just go through it again. So we have link, right? The ref. Let me just put comments. Link. So like I said on Wednesday, so link is a way of linking up two pages. How do you call it? How do I put it? It's like you having two rooms and then you're putting a door in between the two rooms that you can access different pages from a point, right? So and I showed you that day. I can, if I remember, I went to a site, the Net Ninja, Net Ninja. So I said something. So a link takes you to a particular web page. Do you want to say anything? Yeah. Okay. So now this is a link, right? A different link. These are called nav, right? So if I click on this now, it takes me to. Sorry, I didn't get you, Mr. Prince. So, Mr. Prince, I can't hear you. Just type your question on
Yes.
maybe to be much. It's
Uh,
very better so I can
ah,
get
that one.
the question. Just
Yes.
type your questions here. Just go through the chat and then see your question. Your voice is cracking. Now, so if I when I clicked on the link, it took me to this page that has the post. So I can still go back. When I click on another link, video link, takes me to this part of the website that contains video, right? So it's called link. Now we're going to be using the same method to link up to two stores. So this one is button. The button tag only displays button on the page, right? So you have index here. So let me open up this. Come to your live server. Click on live server. So the live server is coming up. Okay. So if I click on this button, remember I wrapped this button inside a link, right? You can wrap anything, right? I can decide to remove this and then put a p tag here.
Oh, God. Huh?
Are you asking me a question? Sorry. Please, please, if you're not asking a question, please can you mute your mic? Because it's distracting me. Mr. Prince, please can you mute yourself? So now you can have multiple things. I can't hear you. Okay. 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 So I'll just move straight to the table. So for this slide, this is supposed to be our introduction. Ah, man. Mr. Prince, I can't hear you. Can you type your question?
Myself.
Can you type your question? I don't. I can't. Okay. So I'm going to call this. Let me use this file though. So let me start all over a table. So let me show you a good example of a table. Um, I don't know if you have been to a site where they're trying to list a couple of stuff and then they put them on rows and column, or if you are seeing something like Google Calendar, this is a good example of a table. Let me bring it out. This now, can you see my screen very well? This stuff here now is an example of a table. Yeah, Jumia, something like that. So for okay, so table. You open your table and then inside this table, so we have table has some tags that is associated with it. So table, first of all, on table we have table as the main tag. Then we have video. So table. Now we have the table as the main tag first. After the table, so you next thing you say things like th, which th means table head. I want to explain some of the tags on that table so it will be much easier. Table head, we have CD, means table data. We have GTR, table row. This table row, I think it's table row. Um, Table row. We have what else? GTC. No, it's not GTC. Table data, table row, table head. Um, there's another one. No, no, let me just check. I think there's okay. Table head. Yeah, T head. Which other one? let's just go with this. Now let's open our code. So the first one, so table head, this one here, the head, this defines element that will be on top. So let me show you a good example. Something like this now. Where is that my Google? Where is that my calendar? So something like this here. These things here now are inside table head. This Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, probably let's do something like this with table. So you have your then table row. So table row means for it to be on a row, right? So TR inside the TR we can have VP and TD table data. Table data. So we have your Sunday. So I'm going to let's duplicate this amount to right, right. So let's see how it looks. So now let's have something else down here that's not on this table head. So we have another one called table body. So table body. On this table body, we can still have our row. This row just makes the whole information to be on a line, on a straight line. Whenever you want the information inside the table to be on a straight line, you use table row, right? So the next one, so you have the table data. So table data is like your paragraph CD. So let's say one. I don't know. Let me just duplicate two, three, four. Let's see how it's going to look. So this is it now. So we can still have another row. So if we want something to come below this, if we want any item to come below this, the next approach is for us to create another table row. Table row. So inside the table row, we can have one. Let me just copy this and then paste. So we can have this is 5, 6, 7, 8. So you notice that it goes down. So table row makes things to be that TR makes things to be in a straight line. While the table data, that is the TD, is used to excuse me, sorry, it's used to hold information on a table. So the next one is border. Let me see. Okay, so table has attribute of border. So if you want this to have a border, like to have border, this black stuff here, this thing, this now it's called a border. Think I need to put a break here to give space a bit between first item BR and just give two and save. Okay, a border. I think it also has an attribute of color. Let me see. Color, is it BG? I think it's for individual. This see red. Let me see. So now the table entire table has an attribute called border that you can apply to have your border. So if I remove this, you will no longer have any border. But if I put it back, you see your border. Now the table data, this TD has an attribute of background color to the individual item in the table, to the individual item in the table. So let's move on. So maybe let's make it a bit interesting. Maybe red, maybe the green. You have your green coming down here. Maybe the yellow, have yellow. I don't know which one can give this BG gray. So this is it. Now, so it has attributes add with to table. Let me fix my okay. I think you can even add here. Oh, it's not working. Maybe we go. Oh God, which mm, not saying let me add PX. Let me see. What is happening? I think this is for the table. Yeah. So now let's talk about something very important in HTML called semantic tags, right? So HTML has what we call semantic tags. Semantic tags are modern HTML syntax, right? Modern HTML.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. So now HTML. So we have two types of two versions of HTML. Now we use currently. So we have what we call HTML5, and then we have the release called HTML. Now this HTML5 has ability that it does a lot of stuff. So one of the basic change that we had on HTML was the semantic tags. And this semantic tag is nothing too special, but it's a modern way of being your has done with using the HTML. HTML, like I said, the class HTML is a declarative language. Oh, no, maybe it's okay.
Not today.
Oh, oh, hear me now. Am I now? Can you hear me very well? Okay, am I audible? Like, can you guys hear very well? I guess I should continue. Okay, thank you, Monachi. So, okay, so now more modern with declare you up message, right? You just to page and let's add some beautification to the page. Why JavaScript add it to the page? Alright, so we have some semantic rules, just good over them. So I think I should just type it down. So after today's class, I'm going to share this file in the group and then also give you some resources where learn more learn more, right? Semantic tags, maybe cement spelling again. We have main, we also have we have main, we have aside, we have footer, header, we have we have I think that so okay. Let me go over this. Can you guys
Yes,
see
you
me?
are more.
where headers are used. So I'll show you for then we start okay. Basically split into many parts. Site. So index page of a site is the of when that site and that you see your feed, your friend request of to what have the page. So the home page, like the first ever is like called like in the like I said, these are links. This is now if you notice about this slide about the right, they will have this center, the center, then side main right. This is the outside. And I'm going to do the corner of the page. So in right, you go into this, your to this is then inside the bar, then you have the after now like this have last the bottom you have your footer. I know okay just particular sense right create a I'm one with this six so they talk about in the six so we're going to be talking about in case now okay doc type HTML then inside your head inside the head goes in the title body outside. So hand the body tag. Now, so we start writing, start using our semantic tag. So let me show you how it goes. So first of all, everything is going to be at the topmost part of the website. So okay, let me just open a new another website. So let me show you something. So let me just open up this one. So now, okay, now you notice that the hovering around. Okay, so this place now from my header. It has a lot of things here. Points. Now it's nav. See, and I'm going to go in. The nav now will be inside, right? And you have no one look at that shop on the side. Look, just most of the time we want team of US UI just like how like, and then you try to build their already. So now let's go over. You have head, now the header first. So the structure, the nav side the head on the side. Just if you have a question, I think the network is very bad. Just question and chat so I can just if you wanna just like look at the question and then still and then we'll do. So now the main have your main. So inside this main you can have anything you want to be the content, anything you want to be the body of the website. So then lastly the food.
Fine.
Quite too fast. Guys, can you guys still hear me? Yes. Yeah, the head this tag from this header. This head tag, this one now every to be like the like what I thought from this way. I don't know if I can show is this logo. This is a logo of this, right? We don't have logo. So Google. So this of the site. So now this one you see here, is different. This one house it. So I also have this place, right? You also have a lot of other stuff can be in place. But for city, for us to flow, to not choose you guys. This simple. Alright, let's just try to that stuff. We have Google that the language you want to use. I think try just leave it. We don't just debate the class now. Like this letter contains good example shadow tag is now is first top outside by this this top part from this place from this till this till this to here is head, right? Slide the head. It's not compulsory you have it can not preferable to have it if you would or or it show you maybe first 20 side how you want. Then what happens is that those ones it's used by the way to indexes the site help for Google to index your site. This semantic tags. So they're very important. It does not mean that if you don't use them that your code is not going to work. It's still going to work perfectly well in the ability. And then when it's a work type of code like navbar. Now let's move on. Your nav now some things. We want to have a nav bar. Then inside this nav bar, we're going to have link, right? To let's have this whole personalizing. I've done like contact it again. Contact us. Let's save. I'm going to open this one in particular. I'll stop this and then run this particular one, open a live server. Right? This is how you see it. So we are trying to build what's it called, a basic template of a website without using CSS, just pure HTML. So let's talk about how to use CSS. So I'm going to add in CSS, but for now let's just have a basic barebone website. So the next is div. Okay, so we just attach an image. We just put image. So image, so source. Maybe if I'm not wrong, source. What's the name of that image? Image.jpg. Image1.jpg. I'll add width. Mm, uh, 300 yes by 400. Probably just 300, 300. Right? So I'm trying to have. I don't know if you guys are still following. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the section. So let me add it now. Also, so I'll talk about section. I won't forget. Thank you, Mr. Prince. So now section is you can have a section of any stuff, anything. Okay, let's say okay, let me show you. Let me show you a good example. With so now okay, let's open our friend site. That's Net Ninja. Let me show you how section, not relationship section. Net Ninja section. Okay, now so let's say we have your header, you have your nav links, your nav, which is this, your header, which is this one here, your header. Now we have the side. Now this side now can have a section, so a section for this blog for writing out posts. Another section here. Now if you notice something, this section is for blog, like so different blog. This one, a man sexually harassing an unsuspected co-passenger inside a bus. Where do Nigerians watch from? All those nonsense stuff. Shock as Oyibo Juju Oze Ojo mystery Igbo lover gets unveiled. So this is a section for news. Inside this site, this aside, we also have. If you notice something in that section, this is for music. But this section can be a part, just like having a banana and then you have chunks of that banana. So we use just to talk about something that maybe another point out of the main point you have been making. I don't know if this is making sense. But I'm going to see how alternative sections work. So we already have our scaling. Do anybody want to have? Okay, no questions yet. So we already have our skeleton website. We have our nav, our header in general. So I'm going to reduce this image a bit. I think it's too big. Let's put this 200. Let's see how it looks. 100, 100 by maybe probably 200. Look, just let me make it by percent. 100%. Ah, something now really good. Mm, I think it's a bit okay now. What we have so far, so good. So now we are done with our header. So the next part is the main. The main. So this main contains anything that's going to be inside the body. So this main now I can have the first section of the main. Let me see. How am I going to call this one? Okay, so this is the main. I'll just add the comment main. Inside this main, in this main, I can just have what's it called, a section, or maybe it's blog. Let me just add blog. Then I have my section. So I can still inside this section you can have your P, your paragraph, your any other stuff. Even on this main, you can still have your paragraph, your other HTML element. It doesn't matter, right? So this section I'm just trying to create a section for blog, so which I'm going to be doing. So not let's say let's add it's a first blog on a div and then I have P. So let's type random sheet. So I can also have another div. I'm going to copy this, highlight it like 3 times. Right. This is blog, and then I'll just put here with H1 blog. Okay, blog. So I'm going to add break for it to go down a bit. BR, BR. So at least it's down with. I'll make this capital letter. Ah, Camille. Sorry. Um. Okay. So it's good. This is the block section. So I can see under the main still have let's of another section. This one around maybe music section. Um, what else? So add my div probably. Have my H1 again. Music. So I can have my div now to add music. So I don't know. Just duplicate. Add breaks. Go down a bit. Another break. So, if we just had two sections inside main. I don't know if there's any question. Okay, no question. Inside main. So now for the next one, which other one I talked about? I talked about main, said main, aside, header, nav. So apart from this another one. So let's try using aside. Though because we don't have we have not learned CSS to be able to move things around. I don't think you're gonna see any difference much. But just know about the aside. Let's just use aside. Sorry, let's just use aside. Um hello. So I'm going to um, so nothing happen much, but because we are not using CS, there's no CSS on the code. But assuming we have CSS now, we will have used CSS to position the CSS to position aside by the left and like any way we want. So let's go back to the footer. Now, thing to be at the bottom of the page goes inside the footer, right? So, like I showed you guys, this website has a footer which is somewhere here. Let me come. This is the footer. This is the footer. The same way here, we also, if you come down, you see the footer here. So this is also the footer. So the last item at the bottom of the page is called the footer. Most of the time, it's a footer. So especially if it has links, especially if the item has different links, if it has links. Okay. So now what am I going to add here? So I'm going to add a link ref. Let's see, going over what is it called? Privacy policy. Hmm? Privacy policies. Something else like or just what else? Um,
Right.
sorry, I didn't get your question. Okay, slides. That's CSS. That one is CSS, right? That one is CSS. So we haven't done CSS, so I don't want to just dive into the topic. So I'm just really how do you put not trying to control myself. So let's focus on HTML and then be done with HTML before moving to any other extra thing like CSS. So okay, so these are some stuff. Okay, let me add another one about us. Okay. So now it's nothing much that I still want to change. Except if we're trying to use CSS to change them. Basically, like from the way we look at our code, nothing is changeable. Inside inside the browser things are changing, right? You might just see this as just normal semantic tags, but inside the browser, inside your WhatsApp, inside your Chrome, so Chrome, what am I even saying? So inside your browser, so it makes a lot of sense to the browser than to us. So, but assuming we have learned CSS, we'll have just try to make this a bit fancy. So, but that will be next week. So at least for today, we were able to put up a little boilerplate website using what we have learned the semantic tags. Now, there's an important tag I almost forgot talking about list. List. So I don't know how that skipped my mind. List. I think I'm going to okay. Let me come down here and put the list.
No, no, LI.
Yeah, and lie.
Yeah.
Hmm? Sorry, I didn't hear you. So I forgot about it. Now list allows us to list our items the same way when you were small, when they ask you to go and buy something in a market or a supermarket, they will give you a list of items to buy on the paper using pen and paper. The same way in HTML, this same exact thing the list worked on works. This is the exact work of the list. Now we have two types of lists. We have ordered list and unordered list. Now ordered list, that is RL ordered list. Ordered list. Let's have unordered list. UL unordered another list. That's the two major types of lists we have. Right? So let us, they are still the same basic stuff, but let's just try them out on the code. So let's start with unordered list. So you open up your code, unordered list, close it, then you have your list inside. So something like hello. I'm going to duplicate this hello. Let's see the reaction we are getting. All this. So notice that another list gives you one, two, three, like automatically when you are trying to put something on the list, right? Using the list to display something. But if I come here and then change, okay, let's just change this to unordered list. Okay, ordered list. It doesn't give you what's it called? The line numbering. My tongue. What's happening? Line numbering, right? That's the major difference between ordered and unordered list. So the tracking of the next line, but on ordered list doesn't send, just does its own thing by just displaying the whole stuff here. Okay. So on ordered list, ordered has some attributes. I think it's type, Abi. So you can choose the type of stuff you want to what's it called, to display, like here now. Whether you want let me choose let me see. See, you have I3, I this. So if you choose, you can choose what else? One, two, one, two, three. If you choose, what else? Which other one? Which other format? I can't even remember again. I think you have this. It's not working. You just have one. Then you put one. You guys following me at all? Okay, yeah, A. You can put A, so small letter A. So you notice that it converts this to small letter A, B, C, D. That's it for ordered list. So I'll still just copy this, then come down, paste this one for unordered list. So I'm still going to attach that unordered list. Mm, okay, so this is for list. This is another list. This is list um ordered. ordered that list. So another one, I think there's another one that I think I forgot, right? So let me see talk about that one. It's called select. So I'm coming. Select. So if you ever is that when you try to log and register your youth Facebook, so you see them bring out something like, can you hear me? Ah, I don't know if I'm still audible. Does this mic just shift? Can you guys still hear me? Okay, okay, thank you guys. Now, when you come to a site you want to register, you see people. If you like, are you a male, a man, or a male and or a female, something like that. Then when you click, like there's not like a drop down. Okay, let me just show you a good example. So your how does it work? You have your select, close the select. Inside select you have the option. Let's see male. Another option female. Just come here, right? Female. So this is how it will look like. Something like this. So if I on this, you have female. If I click on this, I have male. So this is called select. Hmm. Is there any topic or any other thing I think I'm supposed to take? Okay, so this is it for the HTML class. Now let's talk about some other stuff. So I said we are going to be hosting. I'm going to be showing how to host your HTML. So like what we talked about on the first day in the terminology, and when I was talking about, I was explaining terminologies, talked about web server, right? Web server. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to use Git and VS Code, so it will be much easier for you to use. Then we'll go to how to host your website in one of the free servers. So we're going to be using Netify. Netify is a free host, is a server, web server, right? The same way you have other server like Namecheap and the rest that keeps your code online. So writing this, after building this thing or working on a project, so it's only on a laptop. So we need a web server. Sorry, what did you say? So we need. Am I still updatable? So you will need a web server for you to for others to access your products, like your website, like this now, this net Ninja that I typed now. It's on a web server somewhere in the world. I don't know, maybe Europe, America, Nigeria also. So for other people around the world to access it, can you type your questions? I think your voice is cracking. Yeah, your voice is cracking. So now, so first of all, so let's start. Well, I'm going to create an account. Ah, my email is already used though. Which other email do I have? Wish let's go. So I'm going to click on Netify. The link is netify.com. I'm going to copy it, paste it here. Oh, sorry. Netify. So it allows us to host five of our web projects free. Then after five, we are going to be paying for their own data plans, right? But we're still going to be using it to just host this our little page, so you see how it works, right? So I'm going to click on Netify. So I already have an account, so I'll just click on. Okay, if you don't have account, you can click on login, on sign up. If you have account, you can just log in. So let me click on sign up, so you guys see how the flow goes. And why is it taking time? Now, for you to register, you have options you want to register with. You can register, but if you already have a Gmail account, GitHub account, which you already have, you can click here to link and to register using our GitHub. Okay, so I'll just click on this. Mm, okay, click on authorize. Okay. Mm, so now you'll be asked to fill up some of these informations. So you need to choose what are you, tell us about yourself. So what are you using for this? I'm going to be using it. I'm going to call myself. I'm going to be clicking on personal. So what am I? Can click hobby developer, freelancer, others. Probably use hobby developer, or you can still use freelancer. Any other one is up to you. So project. So this place is asking what kind of project are you looking for? What kind of project is a blog app? So for them, they need to know this information. So it will be much easier for them to set up the advertisement. Mm, which other one I'm going to choose? So I discovered 95 from. It's not even serious. Just put others if you want. So the space. I'm going to call this online bootcamp or center deck bootcamp. Click on continue. So they ask you okay. So now we are done with setting up our Netify account. So just go through the process, just watch the video. I don't think it's any difficult project. At least you can navigate through yourself once navigate through their site yourself. Just click on the sign up, supplies the basic information that they need, and then the account is created. So I just created a new account, Netify account for this project, for this bootcamp. So okay. So now how do you use Git? So for you to able to use Git, push to Git using your laptop. So if you've already set up the way I access the by opening this terminal, this thing here is coming up. So if you've already done to the level I did last class by typing some commands here, like the one I sent on the group, right? I think using GitHub will not be much problem for you. So what you just need to do, you just come here. I need to decrease it so I will see my screen a bit. So click on terminal. Click on terminal. This place. Click on new terminal. So by default, VS Code have their own command line too, something like probably what you're going to be getting in that Git command line and Apple in your Apple laptop. God. Your CMD in your Apple laptop. What am I even saying? Jesus, don't even touch me. Wow, so tired. So now when you open your terminal, what you need to just click on Git. Are you guys still following me? Are you guys following? Wait. When I live in a
Yes, I'm listening. Yes.
okay. Man. So you type when you okay, let me go through the process again. Come to this place, terminal at the top of your VS Code. Click on terminal. Click on new terminal. It's going to open up something like what we have here. The time we installed our Git bash, our Git, this our local Git. So that place that I typed, that terminal, that stuff that I typed, my commands. So VS Code has its own something equivalent like that one, and you can mark like your zish command line or your normal standard command line, your CMD, right? So now for you to start using Git in that project, you need to tell Git that you want Git to start working on this project. And after you need to invite Git, the same way you invite Holy Spirit to your life, just need to for you to tell Git that Git should start tracking this project or that you want to push this project to your GitHub, that it should start running processes that will help it in the background. So just type Git init. So init means Git initialize. If I click on enter, once I open the slide, it's supposed to show something. So I'm supposed to see a hidden file. So either way, let me show you from this place. Ah, what's this place? I'm still going to bring back the screen a little bit. Alright, let's go to the File Explorer. See what happens. On the normal, we don't have that file I just deleted. But once I put, so there's no file here, there's no .git here. Once I type git init, right, click on enter, automatically creates up this file. Right, this file helps track our project improvement and what the rest. So now for the fun of it, VS Code helped already what's it called? Already reduced our burden. So instead of us typing some weird commands, so we can just come here and git length, type git length. I already have it installed, so just this here, it's coming up. So this one, type git length and install this one with this icon, git length. Right, so you'll be able to, once you have installed it, you will be able to have this this one, this icon here. Thanks for this icon here. So let me still move. So what I need to do is just come here, right? Click on this. Okay, let me just close this. Click on this. Now, I said in the previous slide we have different commands like push, commit, add, what else? Push, commit, add, and the rest. Man, I'm feeling sleepy, you guys. So tired already. So git commands, I think I wrote them down. So we have push, init, repo, commit. Now, so we're going to be doing it here. So now for you to add to commit any item, so commit is like saving, like what's it called now? Like for example, you're watching a movie and then they take light, maybe with your laptop. You're watching a movie with your laptop and your laptop goes off, there's no light. Now what happens that sometimes you notice that most of the time when you on your laptop again, once the laptop is charged, it starts the movie from where it was before. It doesn't go from the beginning most of the times. So that's the same thing is for commit. So commit helps to save screenshots of your current change, so that tomorrow if you lose your laptop or something happens, you can still just go back to your change, or you can say revert back to the change or move forward to the change to I know this gate is a big grammar. I don't know how is a big what do you call, how will I put it? I don't even know the correct word. But just tag along. I don't know, maybe later the Holy Spirit will help me to explain this better. So I will need to put the current room. So now we have this file here. So once I come here, so what I just need to do is click on this, come to this place now, add a message. So I'm going to call this first first commit, first commit. Okay, let's leave it commit. Click on commit. So this saves so once I'm done, this saves this entire project now locally. So if I want to push this now to this my GitHub account, where is this? So to my GitHub account, let me open my GitHub. Uh, so yeah, so if I want to make this thing to be here, so what I need to do is just publish, click on publish. This should be like HTML. Just click on public. So it's now pushing this entire stuff to my online GitHub repo. So I just want to do what they call during the course of this program. So from next week, we're still going to be using the concept is steep. I don't know, trying to explain it all, making it like trying to explain the whole concept today now. Man, my head already filled up, and I also feeling sleepy already. But let's just finish up with this, and then let me show you how to host your HTML. So then we'll call it a day this night. I think we have spent a quite number of time. Why this thing taking time? So we are waiting for this to get to publish. So I'll just give me a minute. Let me get water and drink. Let me just grab water. Okay. So now it's on my GitHub already. So I not come here, refresh for me to see this. Mm, mm, okay. So see what I had to do. I just had to come here and click on this for me to come into this page, right? To repository. I think I should have a way. So man, it pushed this to my old to my the other account. Let me just show you from here. So sorry about that, guys. Can you guys hear me? I'm so sorry for what just happened. My phone went off. I didn't remember to plug it. So I was just busy with the class, so I didn't remember to plug it. So my phone went off. Had to plug it now. Sorry, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Wait, uh, okay. So let me share my screen again. So you just round up the class. So sorry. Oh, so the code was pushed, like it was moved to my other repository, not this one. So let me just move to the other one so I can show you what happened. Um, okay. So this is what I just pushed. That this stuff I did here. When I clicked when I clicked on what's it called, the commit. This is what happened. So it collected everything here and then pushed it to this place. Wait a minute. Then move them to this place. Put scan HTML. So if I open this, see we have the same files. We have our day one, day four, index, vid, and every other stuff. So committed 11 minutes ago. I know this sounds a bit confusing, right? This sounds a bit confusing. Um, I think we should call this a day. Tomorrow when we start our CSS, we'll still revisit this concept. Then I'll show you how to upload this file and how to host your code on a web server like on Netify, so that you can tell people I'm building and working on this. This is evident that I'm working on this. So you can just share them the link and then they'll view it as a normal website. I don't know if you guys are following. I think right. So we're going to stop here so that I will not add music confusion to what I've been talking about since. So tomorrow we still will visit how to host your how to push to GitHub, how to use GitHub using VS Code. So VS Code has made it a bit more easier for us because normally we are supposed to be using terminal, typing commands on the terminal, but with VS Code you just use clicks buttons to use to navigate and then use your GitHub. So right now, next part of so tomorrow we are going to still revisit this concept of pushing to GitHub and then how to host your code on Netify, how to host your website on Netify so that people can just you can share the link and anybody anywhere can just see the link and then just click on the link and then enter into the website. So I think we'll stop the class here, right? So we're going to be continuing tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll start CSS. Then I'm going to be dropping some videos or video link on the WhatsApp group now, and then I'm going to be sharing this